Hello everybody, welcome back to ACE SAT. In today's video we're solving yet another real SAT math question from the official College Board Educator question bank. This one with ID c9fb15ad. Now, one method of calculating calculating the approximate age in years of a tree of a particular species is to multiply the diameter of the tree in inches by a constant called the growth factor for that species. Now, I've just listed that in my answer sheet. So the age of a particular tree is found by multiplying the growth factor, which is a constant, by the diameter in inches of that tree at that moment. Now, the table above gives the growth factors for 8 species of trees. If a white birch tree and a pin oak tree each now have a diameter of 1 foot, or else 12 inches, which of the following will be the closest to the difference in inches of the diameters 10 years from now? So what they're asking you is to find, so obviously the diameters will be different 10 years from now because they have a different growth factor. White birch has a growth factor of 5, pin oak has a growth factor of 3. So despite them having before the 10-year period having the same diameter, when the 10-year period goes through, when the 10-year period has gone by, they'll have different diameters because their growth factor is substantially different. Now, if we want to find diameters, right, 10 years from now, we first have to find their initial age because that is not listed in the question. So to find their initial age, we're just going to use our equation here, the growth factor, by their current diameter before the 10-year period. So the diameter will be 1 foot or 12 inches for both the white birch tree and the pin oak tree. So that would be 12 inches times 5 of the white birch tree. That gives us 60 years old prior to the 10 years, right? And 36 years old prior to the 10 years. Now, 10 years from this current period, the white birch tree will have an age of 70 years old, and the pin oak tree will have an age of 46. So for the white birch diameter in 10 years, right, we're just going to rearrange our equation over here. And we do age, and we're going to divide growth factor from both sides. We're going to have age divided by growth factor is equal to the diameter. And for the white birch, right, after the 10 years, since its age is now 70, I can put it, well, I have a new kind of diameter of 14 inches. So it rose from 12, right, 12 to 14 inches for the white birch. For the pin oak, now its new age is 46 years old. So we're going to do 46 divided by 3 to find the new diameter, which is 15 plus 1/3. Or in other terms, that would just be, it's going to be 15 times 3, so 46 over 3. And then we want to find the difference in diameters, right? The difference in diameters between the white birch tree and the pin oak tree is equal to 4/3, or else when you put it in decimals, 1.33. Now 1.33 is the closest to 1.3 in this question, therefore C is the correct answer. Thank you guys for watching. I know this question is kind of long and kind of confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it'll just go through very smoothly. Thank you guys for listening, and see you guys next time.